Hello students and parents, this is Miss Epic here today with a tutorial of how to use the website SketchPad. To begin, I'm going to come over here to my tools. Right now I'm set for a calligraphy pen, but I want something different. I have a lot of different tools I can explore. You'll have things that draw like the pencil, pen, and paintbrush. You'll have some different things that are more like stickers, like the web or fur or stamp button. And you'll have some tools that create drawings with a little bit of texture, kind of like the crayon or the streamer button or the spray paint button. So I'm going to start with the paintbrush and see what it does. Now the next thing I want to do is set a color. For the color, I'm going to go to the outline button. I'm going to click down and I'll have a bunch of different colors I can choose from. If I don't like any of these colors, I can also click down here and play around with making my own color. I can make things lighter in the gradient to create a tint, or I can make them darker in the gradient to create a shade. I also can play around with the color itself by changing the hue over on the side where you see the rainbow. I want to make a nice seafoam green, so I'm going to come in between these two colors. And I want mine to be a little bit lighter, and it will show me over on the side what color I've created. There we go. So then I'm going to click back to test out my tool. Let's try drawing a straight line and a horizontal straight line. Now we can change the size of our tool if we'd like. So I'm going to come over here and I can increase it to make it wider or decrease it to make it thinner. I'm going to try making it a thinner line, and I don't want it to be blurry, so I'm going to turn that setting down. If I wanted my lines to be more blurry, I could increase that. So I'm going to come here and try with my tool again. This time let's make a spiral line and see what happens. And there we have it. If I ever get tired of using that tool, I can go and select another one, like the crayon for instance. Let's try a dotted line. And I can always switch the color around too. Let's check out what the spray paint feature looks like. And this one is cool, you'll notice, because the longer you hold it down, the wider your space and darker it will get. Where if you make fast lines, it will stay a little bit thinner. So, after your child has created their artwork for today, if they need to do something else, I can go down here to the New tab, click that, and I would click the blank screen. If I only want to go back a second and erase, I highly recommend that instead of using the eraser tool, which you'll find in here, I'll show you what happens when we use that. When you erase, it's going to get rid of some of your background. So instead of doing that, I recommend hitting the undo button, and that will erase any marks we've made that we don't want anymore. So after your child has finished working on their drawing for today, they can share it with me using the screenshot method. To screenshot on their Chromebook, they're going to hit the following buttons. They're going to hold down logo, or the Windows logo. It will look like the little window, the Shift key, and then the S key at the same time. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And that's going to do something called a partial screenshot. So you'll see a little clicker pull up. What you're going to do is take your clicker to the far side and press it down, and then you're going to drag it across your drawing. If I want to show the whole page, I can drag it here. If I only want it to include what I drew, I can bring it down to here and let go. That's going to save the image to my home screen or desktop of my computer. That way, if you ever want to upload a picture into Google Drive, you can upload it that way after you've created on SketchPad. So I hope you enjoy using this new resource today. Please let me know if you have any questions about it. You can feel free to contact me through Seesaw under your child's teacher's name or through Google Classroom itself. Bye guys, have fun creating today.